am the Christ that was sent by God the Father, and I did not present myself before you speaking on my own, as if I was a self-denominated Christ. And I am not like the others who preach about God, because my wisdom could never come from a human being, not even from one who is very intelligent or from one who studies the Bible extensively. I tell you the truth, you have never in your life heard what MelquisedecLisbet speaks, and it is because what comes out of my mouth could only come from God's heaven. You recognize that I was not placed by men. No man or woman has taught me how to speak or how to preach, and it is because no human being can teach me what I speak, unlike all the others who have said or claimed to be sent from heaven, or that God predestined them to be pastors, or that they are the anointed of God. They are under the influence of Satan's lie, which has scattered men through the ages. All the men and women who are preachers and who supposedly teach others about God have had previous training from earthly men, and therefore are the offspring of their disobedient ancestors by doing what they did, not wanting to recognize God the Father and Mother as two in one. These bad men felt that God's knowledge is not worth taking into account. And that is why today their descendants repeat the same bad habits. They preach about God without having been sent by God the Father or by Christ. For this reason, God are here to gather true worshipers like you, our firstfruits, and it gives me great joy to know that I have faithful and brave witnesses who are grateful to be the only ones who can give testimony of the power that God the Father Melchizedek has awakened in me, his Christ, your spiritual mother who loves your soul, and for that reason I admonish you from heaven, as only God can do to save you from the destruction and death that the earthly mind brings. And you are my living witnesses, who have seen how in this new dispensation it is God the Father Melchizedek who has raised me from the dead. In other words, you are eyewitnesses that MelquisedecLisbet descended to the lowest parts of the earth, to then be exalted to the highest place by God the Father. And he gave me the name that is above all name, and that is why everything you ask for with reverent fear in my name to God the Father is given to you. Because God the Father wants every knee to bend in my name, and every tongue confess that I am the Lord. For this is the glory of God the Father. Remember that it is glory of the king, Melchizedek, to conceal their story in his queen, and it is a privilege for his queen to investigate him profoundly and discover everything. That is why the first thing that I did as the true Christ was to make known the name of God the Father. And it is because he is in me and I am in him. And we have proved to you that we are a God that fulfills and that we can give you much more than what you ask for. Amen.